Hello everyone, sorry I got disconnected earlier. Just had to fix some things and now I'm back, so we're gonna continue our stream. I'm going back to the game, the Outer Worlds. Here we go. Usually that's what happens, or offline. My stream's lagging. No, no, no. I can cast on myself. See, I'm here. I'm, if somebody discovers a TTS, that would be super. Oh, yeah, cast it. Casting. Amazing and awesome. Thank you. Hellspawn Reaver. Casted. Booyah! Yeah, it shows. But I think we have to put, or you have to put a background color, Sir John, because it's gonna. The words actually did not. Well, it appeared, but it's blending with the scene. So I think we need to. We could do that too, not full screen. But the thing is, it's gonna blend up. Like for example, it's casted. Unless the screen is like dark, you're gonna read it. But if it's not dark, it's gonna blend with the blend with the scene. That's the possible things that I can see. Or we can put a GIF. You see now? Let's stay with this word. Word. All the help, really. I do. What's that? Good. Is there anything else I need to do? I just have to remember. Continue. I'm gonna continue gaming. Background. It's yeah, the background color. It's green. It's better like blue or red or I guess the person who owns the has the option to change the color. For example, me, I have a red background, or I have this one is like red. I need to pee, Sir John. Be right back. Laddie, ooh, and then I see Laddie TV just entered my realm. It's actually overwriting everything, and you should have saw the what do you call this? You should saw the color. It's like side for color. Working who? How about me? Of course, Laddie. You will have one. This is courtesy of our really really good friend and very very generous person, Sir John. But I'm gonna go to the washroom. Just give me right back. Yay! Thanks are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sir John. I have a question. Yeah. Well, after they cast a spell, they should say a message. Casted the spell. Oh, it's not okay. Okay, okay. I thought like, okay, it's not working. So, like, Bye. Add na kita sa Kalos group ha, Sir John. So you know, add na kita ha. Did you hear what I said? Baka magulat ka. You're always welcome for that. Kasi it happens. It happens. Should be the background, right? It's really cool.
Watch those traps. They're not exactly pretty. Won't try that again.
Copy. Well, it's not gonna work on me because I mean, you know. Doesn't. Yeah, it entered my realm. Yeah. No spawning. The hell? Jolo. Asin. 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 Too much caps, Sir John. Chosen, lol. Even the word lol is much caps. No, much. Much caps. I will fight you. That's what we're that's what we're up to right now, Chosen. That's what we're doing. We're figuring out a new thing for the Keros group. So courtesy of our very delightful brother, Sir John. Which curse is faults something to do. Plugins? Ooh, cool. Interesting. That's, ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. SO2. Okay. And people, but don't do it, JK, JK. Don't do it.
They
We are
want to
doing
test
it.
us. Why'd they lock it up?
Asen.
Guess that was the hard part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up. There they go.
Hold on, hold
Everyone all
on.
right?
I'm not on Discord because we're working on that right now. So I'm not on this. I'm on Discord, but I'm on a different conversation right now, Chosen. Don't worry. I'll go back there. We're just gonna finish up what we're doing right now because we're doing some tweaking. Just do it tweaking. Oh, there's a cooldown, a slow mode. Okay. At least there's a slow mode. Content creators. So, how can you shout out a, um, a different streamer? Wala. Cannot. None. Nothing. Not, yeah. See, I told you nothing happened. Go say hello. Oh no, he's dead. He says. It says. What? It's ready to mod. It says here. What? What happened? Did I log in? That account? He left? What the? Was he kicked? Wait, wait. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, Spawny's still there. That is so weird. What happened? It crashed or something? Or over command or something? Want me to load it again? We'll see once. It says here error. Would you like me to close it and open it again as admin? Doing it now. Control C. Done. Doesn't want to edit as admin. What the hell? Nothing. There. It's shoot. What? What the? No, no. If I press the. Oh crap. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, no, no. It's opening up a different control prompt. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. God, that command. There. Run as admin. Alright, I'm running as admin. Just give me a few seconds. Loading. Loading. Ready? Okay, it's loaded. Go. There. Bonnie has joined the channel. Welcome, Spawny. Don't forget to follow. What the hell? I think my account haven't followed yet. Do I need to put him as moderator? So Jan. Okay. Let me put him as moderator. What the heck? He's not a mod. It's on my own channel. I'll follow him. And he hasn't followed me. What the fuck? Mod. Okay. Now he's a mod now. Okay. Mod now. Okay. Let me log into that account. Fuck you funny. I forgot to follow myself. What the hell? What are you doing, step bro? What are you doing? Damn. Well, that's why we're doing this, boss, Sarjan, because they were trying to fix out the bugs, trying to identify what needs to be done. Doing it, actually doing it. So there. Thanks, Bonnie, for the follow. Much love. I need to edit that. And thanks, Bonnie, for the follow. Much love. I can hear myself. What the f? I forgot to mute him. Sorry, forgot to mute my spelling. Spelling ng alin? Ano spelling? Ayun. What? They are an awesome. Teka lang ah. Teka lang. They are an Okay, okay. Sir John, thank you. And let's work on it. At Sir, asterisk Sir John. Ayan. So only the moderators and the user itself, right? Copy. That's nice. Not be abused by no. Yeah, it's gonna flood shit. I know, I know. Thinking about wait lang. We're still testing it, Laddie. Or Boss Ash. I feel that's Boss Ash. Or sige, Laddie or Boss Ash. We're still kinking. We're still doing the rooting out the bugs. So yeah, we're still tinkering right now. So oh, it's a work in progress. It's whip. Once it's all stable and what? Be right back. I have the link. Oh yeah, I do. Right? But you haven't changed updated it already for 'cause it's still your credentials. And change it now. Change it now. I eat. Yes, you have the option to eat.
Feeling if no one sees.
I don't have that. Eat and then sleep. That's the best thing to do. Oh, I'm telling you now. Why? Oh, if you eat and then sleep, it's gonna get you killed. Yes. Ah, if you eat before you sleep. Is what you're saying?
Great work.
Okay, I'm not gonna comment on that because I have sleep paralysis too. My kid also has one. Like both, two of my kids have sleep paralysis, and we can relate. I can super.
We're pretty good at this.
Continue this tomorrow, Sir John. Rest. I wish it was a Pokemon. I have food addiction. What's that? What's wrong? Pressure, what's wrong?
Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties. Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new. Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
Hey, take the compliment. You did the work.
Okay, save it. Die! Ah, it's scary. Hello, what are you? Mind control ray. Yeah. Oh, yun, sana nakipag-chismisan na. Wala ako sa Discord si Laddie. Kausap ko si Sir John, pero wala. Well, we're actually using Discord, but later mapunta akong Discord mamaya. It's finishing some stuff. Takot naman to. Shit. Oh, it's so scary. I'm so scared. Copy. Thank you. Bosas yan sigurado. Bosas ko nga yan. Bloods. Get the fuck.
Time for body!
Okay, somebody fell down. Down. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, you can sleep soundly, but again, you can eat something, you know? Why it say Gloids in the screen? I don't know. He has a bot. Okay. Why, you don't want to see your name, Gloids? That's the new bot right there. Gloids. Yeah. I wanted two Gloids. We're doing some technical stuff, guys, and we want to thank, of course, the brains behind the brawn, or the brains behind the program. Sir John, you can please follow him if you haven't followed him. Please. Right there. Following. I'll put a shout out. Let me see. What? No, messages what? Messages deleted by a moderator. Funny bun going for 10 seconds. What the hell did he say? Much caps. Dun. I put. Yeah, don't. Sorry, Gloids, you're not allowed to put so many caps anymore. Or what happens? Well, it's gonna silence you, or it's gonna mute you for seconds, or for a lot of caps. Part of the new thingy we're doing. Yeah. What is caps? Capital letters. Caps is short for capital letters. Short. You excuse me. You wrote, "Dad, I missed you a lot." The lot, or the too many T's is a capital letter. So you can't use the, you know. Yes. And if you use it too many times, recognize you're spamming the capital letters. So yeah, it will get you a ban. What? Whoa!
Got that?
Crap. did. Because I'm always used to seeing on the stream and then suddenly if I don't see you, so missed you.
Captain, this terminal controls airflow for the entire bunker. I've got an idea.
Know it.
I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%. That's still enough for humans, but the mantisaurs will die in a matter of minutes. Here goes. Don't thank me yet.
Too much. That's funny. Damn. Let's make justice for me. Not a joke. It's gonna be a normal thing. Sorry, guys, but that's just gonna happen.
Here we go. Noise. I nice work. Ready for more.
Take your time. I said, Glois is gonna be the norm. He's like he doesn't like school. Okay. Este tonto, we? Too much caps at spawning. What? There, you've been banned again. Stop abusing the bot. I don't know about that. I think you're okay. Another rule, what? Things. Well, there's a couple of rules, but I don't, I don't know them by heart. Ah, this one. I see. Good to know.
That's the last of them!
Too much talking, it's funny. Rome? Really? The chat? So... a Chrome plugin integrate. Sorry, what do I do? Oh, really? Really? Wait. Offended? Like saying the N-word? I know, right? Mute them. Yeah, it's yeah, because ah, I see. Then it's you have the space for you, so malay natin, di ba? Sorry, contacting who? Contacting Blaze? But but you can apply it to be part of that team, right? I mean, dude, a lot of better person, yes, but if they're not interested in doing it, makes sense, right? Ah, they are actually interested. How did you know? Saw them? Okay, well. Well, you know that. Yeah, dude, there you go. The important thing. Anyways, never know. Hey, Wood. Welcome, Wood. Wow. Really? if and then go ahead. What do you mean like okay? Wow, challenge for what? Like any game that the streamers are playing? Really? Ooh. Gonna be interesting. Really interesting. Wait lang sa question mo, Woot. Don't do that, Woot. Gloitz is trying to. Gloitz is trying to ban you on my chat. That's what he's trying to do. For too much caps. Ouch. The hell. So many mines. Yeah. If they keep this up, it's gonna rival the violet one, definitely. Oh my god! So that coder is like gonna be millionaire soon.
uncomfortable.
Oh. That's why I'm gonna get code in so we can have our custom one. So if in case it gets noticed, I will definitely push for you. Push for anything. You know, if we noticed on Trovo, maybe get you to work with them, even if it's just part time. You know.
That's the last of them.
Well, you can learn from watching videos. You're a mod. Wood didn't get banned because he's a moderator.
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
Lloyd is trying to trick him, and then I just remembered he's a mod. Yeah, they're a mod, so you're not counted as spammer. We are mod. That's funny. That's actually funny. Oh my good lord. I'm laughing here. Uy, Sir John, baka kailangan mo na matulog, ha? I'm already taking too much of your time. It's already 3:30, just to let you know. I'm being bullied by a robot. Logging off now? We'll continue this later. I know you're excited about it. I am excited about it, so. Don't worry, Sir John. I won't. No, I won't. No. Without you. Yeah. And I'm not gonna. No, without your permission, of course not. No. Yes, yes, I understand. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Don't worry. Your private parts? Oh my god. What are you doing, step bro? Oh shit! I didn't know that, step bro. I know you were. Good night, Sir John. Bye bye. See you later. I'll move into the main to the chaos group. Good night. The code. We have a new project. I think you would like this if you wanna join us or join Sir John with the creation of it. You wanna see it? Go to my stream and like go there and then drop something like even just 100 or even just enter my stream. But I don't. There, you see it? You see it on my stream? It's overriding. It's overriding because there's a lot. It's overriding. We open open just. So there. You actually wanna buy glides. Oh, you got that bot? And the thing is, it actually regulates your chat now. In Trovo. What? It's spamming too much. What the hell? Thanks, say. But Sir John would like to. Well, if you're interested, we can tweak it further because we just built it. He just built it today, actually, or yesterday, technically. Filipino time. Just to let you know. Playing with it is, yeah, I know. So. He's abusing it. Playing with it. That's fine. Going to analytics. It's okay. I know, Sir John. I know. That's the good thing. When you start chatting and then there's the bot for it, it's gonna go to the analytics, like most active chat, which will help the streamer, which will help us, the Chaos crew, boost our streams, which is awesome. Call me, what's that? Call me Oid's dumb. What? Yes, Sir John. I'll see you later. Thank you, Sir John. I really appreciate it. Yeah, get some sleep, please. I know a nerd when I see one. I know you started this project. That's why you can't sleep because you know. got your attention fell into this, so thank you, Sir John. Just waiting for Chosen. Did Chosen take a nap or something, or did he step out? He was looking for me earlier. That music. Oh, what's that music? Oh, is that yours? Okay, I thought like, what's that? Yeah, I thought it was in a game. I thought it was in a game. It's like thing. I can hear it on my end, but that's okay. I thought it was like part of the game or something. I know. I can't sleep waiting for SOAC. Come on, Sir John, you can do it. No, you know. Or you can always go to your favorite channel. Here, I can hear it again. Oh God, Glides, what you doing? Spamming like crazy. I type it in. This you and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one discovered that anxious stories to your children. What do you do? Just always repeat your children from mentioning them again. Rest the spouse and admit your children. Turn in the stories and all that. What's a gloop gun? Undo. Sucks electricity to the. Come on, Gloids. What are you doing, Gloids? Seriously. Breaking the dumb robot. I don't think it's gonna be broken, but okay, you're try. Sige, good night. Good night, Wood. Nandito na kami sa Discord. Night. If you can't sleep. You're gonna you're gonna get banned again, Gloids. Broke it? I think so. I think you did. Congratulations. It's a permanent band. Oh, sure, sure, sure. Yep. Later. What's that? Wow. Rafa Pineda Katada, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. 99 messages. Oh my good lord. You like to spam, Lloyds. I get that. Here's about spamming the hell out of the robot. Right? least like I want to congratulate you for actually breaking it. You know.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him? You ain't wrong, but I prefer a man of vice myself. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night, but for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment. Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
I'd have a drink with her, though I'd keep one hand on my gun and the other on my bit cartridge.
Speaking to my left ear, will you? Right one's damaged. Last we talked, I only got half of what you said. Well, I'm half listening.
Ain't looking for trouble, no.
Folks I never met before? So, let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer. Not unless it accompanies some extra... more than you can afford at this time.
We got our pods full enough as it is. Go away!
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
Hey, house gamers, welcome to the channel. Hi there. Are you playing this game too? Persuade +3.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides, a man with a good smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Well, new business. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review?
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon.
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for salt tuna. Now, there's no need to humor me.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. I'm listening. Celia is taking notes. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms. That's what I thought! But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed that. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish... It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of danger?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MS... Well, that's excellent. What else can I do for you?
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind? Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, hard workers? They turn...
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you. If Caleb wants to keep the... for running me ragged while he takes an extended leave. You know, I hadn't thought of it that way. Last thing I need is Catherine mailing even farther up my ass than she already is. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Sorry, I just get so excited, and I always feel like I miss everything that happens in town while I'm up here. It's signed by Bertie Black Hole Holcomb, one of the greatest hackers who ever played tossball. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way. Whatever you say, I could talk toss. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old toss ball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
New face, huh? You from off-world? Nothing at all. Just like to be friendly like with newcomers. It's the MSI way. Mighty accommodating of you, newcomer. Oh, I mean traveler. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with the bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot. Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. He'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments to Canada. Am I the only one getting hungry? Here we go! Got him!
Think they left anything good behind? Their mistake. Round they go.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner? I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something on your mind?
Where are we headed?
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner? Sorry, I'm not real good with, names. It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before? That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not? The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share this. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that... Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
You must be famished. Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished. please, there's no need for incivility. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit?
Throw him out, done! We'll clean this up, right?
I've seen and made my share of corpses, but this is downright unsettling. I'm gonna be sick.
Smells like rats.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? you be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Look out! Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used them, unneeded, left to settle into ruin. Nice one!
Okay.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots? Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. All yours, mister.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? Can do. Thanks a lot, mister.
you should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross, the great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth. In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for that. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle finger.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be in, hmm? I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it'll be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and...
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
I'm just... Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
You look like a man who's looking for some... Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on. Oh, I will. Now I've just got to figure out which jumpsuit I'm wearing and how I'm fixing my hair, or maybe I should go with a casual look? Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Hey, Chosen. Still here. On Discord, by the way.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they? Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal. Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big.
Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me. Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Felix, take it from me. Never get close to anyone. They'll just let you down.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta get close to people, you know? How else are you gonna land a sneak attack?
That's good. For a second, I was worried you were gonna say something mushy.
Oh, you were being serious? Well, what about us? We never let you down, right?
Hey, I don't take it personal. You look out for you, I look out for me. Law of the universe, you know? Besides, that's what's great about a ship like this. When things get weird, you leave.
I hope you stick around. The ship wouldn't be the same without you.
Don't go getting mushy on me now.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Chosen will come back.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting. Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore. Not much, but you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to eat.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. But is he truly? How did you find me? What happened to the thief who stole my book?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason. Or maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
His actions say otherwise. Obviously, his preparation is wanting. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Worst that can happen is he's driven insane.
A small price, and a risk I am more than willing to take. I'm committed, no matter the cost.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Entering quiet mode.
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you. The contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free. Won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Error. 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 Unable to process conflicting optical stimuli.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. Ruined? You seem to be having quite the time. Though I must admit I was a bit concerned when you stripped naked and tried to eat your clothes. I was joking. You passed out fairly early in the process. Well before I realized what an ignorant fool I've been. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Muting volume now.
As always, I am at your disposal. What are we contemplating today? I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words are overrated.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. Something vexing you, Captain?
Well, that concludes our stream for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will continue this later on. But again, thank you to those all who visited my stream plus stayed to watch. Shout out to you guys. I really appreciate all of the support. If you have any suggestions, or shout out to Lost Boys 51 and Chosen. Thank you guys. Also, Friends in Code. You guys have a wonderful day and thank you for all. My stream earlier. You guys for watching, and I'll see you guys